the last piece for postures is our cell phone posture. Now, of course, we use these all the time, and you see people with awful posture. There's been a million articles, I'm sure you've seen them shared on Facebook, but what I want to show you is proper cell phone technique. A lot of people say don't use your phone so much. That's not really a realistic recommendation. So here's what you do to fix that. So number one is when you're standing, get out of this position, and we want to find a better position where you're in a neutral head position. Now this is probably the most uncomfortable, most difficult position, and that's to have your head up. You're going to bring the hands forward and almost let the arm rest on the side and bringing the hands out in front. So you've got the phone up here, you're not looking down as much. And then the other big thing that a lot of people do not realize is that most of us look with our head. So if our phone's down here, we do this instead of just looking with our eyes. So you can actually, and this is good for multiple other purposes, train yourself to use just your eyes to look down. So often my cell phone position is here and I'm looking down with my eyes. So I'm not going to the ridiculous way up in front like this, because that just, again, looks ridiculous. I'm up about here, elbows are rested against the side, in my good posture through there, the upper body like we talked about standing, and then looking down with my eyes. I will catch myself sometimes coming down from there, and ideally we don't stand in that posture too long, but when you are in that posture, that's going to be one of your better options. Next up, if there's something you can lean on, that's perfect. That's going to be your ideal, because we can go here, spread out the feet so we've got that nice flat back position, or 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, switch sides, and we're texting here. You'll notice when I'm here, I'm in that good shoulder position, good neck position, good spine position, and I'm putting my weight onto here so I'm not hanging off my spine while I'm on my phone. Further to that, if there's a wall around, you can actually use the wall, sit back against the wall and slide down. It's also great mobility practice, so it's good for that reason too. And you sit down, you'll notice when I'm here, again, cell phone is in perfect position. Now finally, our seated position. I showed this in the seated posture video, but we're going to be here, sitting down, and then lean forward from the hips. So pretend there's a dowel in the hips, and we're pivoting forward on that hip joint. Elbows go to the legs, and we've got our phone here. Again, you'll notice that perfect alignment through the spine, through the neck, and I'm doing whatever I'm doing on my phone. Now you can do other things like putting your phone on grayscale, turning off your notifications, other techniques to get yourself off of your phone more, uninstall apps that you find you overuse and just use them on the browser, log out when you're done so you have to go through the inconvenience of logging in. There's a million different techniques you can use to reduce your dopamine pull towards your phone, but if we just are looking at postures, those are the postures that you want to be in. They keep you in good neutral alignment, and most of them are not postures you're going to stay in too long anyways. If I'm leaning here, I'm probably going to shift from here to both feet, to I might go sit down on a chair, and so I'm not in that same posture for the excessively long amount of time, and I'm not in a posture that's creating that torque or that pressure on my vertebrae that's creating that back pain, telling those muscles to tighten up. Because a lot of times the issue we run into is that shoulder elevated and ribs elevated, and we get back down here with those other postures. So while you're doing that, shoulders down into these different postures, and you should notice a big improvement in your tension up here along with the breathing.